Started. Everybody can turn in their chant books to page 25. All right. And namaste. Welcome. All right. So we'll start with our chant of the month. Bottom of page 25, number 46. And we'll start with 3 ohms. Om. 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 Call and response. Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, hey Maheshvara, Sukhakara Dukkahara, Sukhakara Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara. Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, Sukhakara Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara, Sukhakara Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara. Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, Sukhakara Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara. Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, Sukhakara Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara. Everybody. Hey Shiva Shankara, hey Maheshvara, Sukhakara Dukkahara, Hara Hara Shankara. Hey Om. And close the eyes a moment. Perhaps feeling the effects of the chanting. And just let the chanting bring you here into the room, putting away thoughts about what you have to do tonight or tomorrow. Letting yourself be here for this next hour and a half. I'll read the translation or interpretation we have here. Shiva, destroyer of the ego, witness of all that passes. All sorrow stems from identification with the transient. All happiness from identification with the eternal. And let's just take a moment to set an intention, a sankalpa for the practice. And you can put that in the present tense if you would like. I am connected to my breath, I'm connected to my body, or maybe I offer up my practice to someone in need. Find what works for you now. And let's just do a very easy pranayama. You can keep your eyes closed. We'll breathe in through the nose for 8 counts, out of the nose for 8 counts. And close the mouth, breathe into the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And you can open the eyes, close the chant books, put them all to the side. And I'll just tell you briefly. So we have an exploration every month. This month it's about the seer and the seen. And Austin talks about how if you want to be seen, that start with seeing others. And so we're going to practice at the end of class. We're going to practice the meditation. And you've probably done it before, but we'll get there at the end. And it's about seeing other people in the shoes that they're walking in, putting yourself in their shoes and trying to understand their point of view, even if it's like the opposite of your point of view, practicing a little empathy and compassion, which definitely is hard to do when people seem to be stomping on your rights and making things difficult. But sometimes you have to know when it's time to resist and when it is time to try to see people from their point of view. You know, it's a practice. It's an ongoing practice. It takes discernment, something we talk about, and the Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, practicing discernment. We'll talk about it a little bit throughout the class. So just lie down on your backs and hug the knees into the chest, just for a few breaths here. See if you can pull the knees in and feel a little lengthening in the lower back. Just a few breaths. And now cross the right ankle over the left thigh and pull the left thigh toward your face. This is like an upside down Agni Shambhasana, and it's also the same stretch that you do in pigeon. So just a few more breaths. Inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 1. Now cross the left ankle over the right thigh and pull the right thigh toward your face. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Lower the knees over to the left side. Look back to the right. And then inhale the knees through the center. Exhale, lower the knees to the right. Look back to the left. We're going to do that another time. Inhale to center. Exhale, lower the knees to the left. Look back to the right. Inhale the knees to center. Exhale, lower the knees to the right. Look back to the left. And come back to the center. Just cross the ankles and roll up and come to hands and knees. And we'll practice cat and cow. And drop the belly, looking up. Inhale for cow. Exhale, press the middle of the spine up. Look down for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And come back to center. Stand up on the knees. Extend the right leg to the side. The toes are facing the windows. Gate asana. Right arm down. The left arm reaches up and over to the right. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the right knee down. Extend the left leg to the left. Left arm down, right arm up and over to the left. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 1, inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the left knee. And just bring the hands down to the floor and make your way back to downward dog. Take a moment to pedal out the feet. And engage Mula Bandha if you haven't already. Engage Ujjayi Pranayama if you haven't already. Now, if you do not want hands-on assist today, that's completely fine. Raise a leg now and I'll know not to touch you. All right. And let's breathe here. 10 more breaths, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale to plank. Exhale the knees to the floor. Leave the hips high. Lower the chest and chin. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. You lower the chest and the chin. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale the right leg up to 3-legged dog. Exhale the right knee to the nose, coming into a plank. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, coming into a plank. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, and then extend the leg to the left, Yes, but keep your both hands on the floor. So bring your foot to the left. There you go. And pull your right hip back, feeling a little IT band stretch. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale the right leg back to 3-legged dog. And exhale, lower the right foot to the earth. Inhale the left leg up to 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose, coming into a plank. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, coming into a plank. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, and then extend your leg to the right and pull your left hip back, feeling that IT band stretch. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale the left leg back to 3-legged dog. Exhale the left foot to the floor and walk the feet forward, coming into a modified Uttanasana. Let the head be heavy. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. If you feel stable, clasp the hands behind your sacrum. Extend the arms up to the sky and let the hands fall over your head. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the clasp. Let the hands come back down to the floor. And slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. All right, coming to stand at the top of the mat in Tadasana. And just commit for a moment, to stillness. Stillness and strength, no fidgeting. Find that strength, that stillness. Beautiful. Surya Namaskar. Inhale with straight legs. Hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down and behind to clasp, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth or blocks, right foot back to low lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale the right foot forward, lunge. Exhale the left foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down and behind to clasp, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth or blocks, left foot back to low lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog, hips high. Inhale to plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, nice. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale the left foot forward, lunge. Exhale the right foot forward, fold over legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, Tadasana. Adding on to that, inhale with straight legs, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down and behind to clasp, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth or blocks, right foot back to low lunge. Exhale, lower the right knee to earth. Inhale, hook thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, hands to earth, step back to downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale the right foot forward, lunge. Exhale, lower the left knee to earth. Inhale, hook thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, hands to earth, step forward to a forward fold, left side. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down and behind to clasp, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth or blocks, left foot back to low lunge. Exhale, lower the left knee to earth. Inhale, hook thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, hands to earth, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, lunge. Exhale, lower the right knee to earth. Inhale, hook thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, hands to earth, step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, Tadasana. Ashtanga B. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up halfway, prepare. Exhale, jump or step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the right foot forward, left heel to earth, lift up warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel to earth, lift up warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left heel to earth, lift up warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel to earth, lift up warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, looking past the hands. Inhale, jump or step between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. All right, bring your feet as wide as hips. Lift the thumbs up to the sacrum. Press the sacrum in. Now lift your chest bone up, your breastbone, the sternum. Lift it up. Pull your elbows back. And then fold forward through a flat back. Your tailbone reaches back. Chest reaches forward. Lower down all the way and hold on to your big toes with yogi toe lock. And now look forward. Extend everything, the legs, the arms, the back. And then exhale, bend the elbows and pull your chest closer to your legs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Let go of the toes. Lift the front of the feet up and slide your hands underneath your feet. Palms facing up. Try to bring the toes all the way to the wrist crease. Inhale, extend everything, looking forward. And exhale, fold forward, maybe even a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Bring your hands out from underneath the feet. Lift the thumbs back to the sacrum and lift up through a flat back all the way. Find a little bit of back bend. And then just look forward, and you can just bring the feet back together. And now go ahead and face the blanket wall, and you can jump to the middle of the mat and jump your feet out wide. All right. Turn your right toes forward and your left foot on a 10-degree angle. And now lift the arms up parallel to the floor. And bend the right knee. Find your warrior two. If you need to adjust a little bit more, that's fine. You want to try to get your thigh parallel to the floor. Just take a moment to adjust here if you need to. Pull your tailbone to your pelvic bone, pulling in the lower abs. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. So just relax a little bit here. Nice. 5 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Look over the front hand. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, extend the right leg, reach towards the windows. Exhale the right hand down, left arm up for triangle, Trikonasana. You can hold on to your shin, yes. Inhale, pull this left hip up and back. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, lift up all the way. Keep your arms parallel to the floor. Turn your feet back. Now your left toes go to the back of the mat and right foot is on a 10-degree angle. Feel pulling in your tailbone to your pelvic bone. Adjust your feet if you need to. Bend the knee, trying to get the leg parallel to the floor. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Better. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, extend the leg. Reach towards the clock. Exhale, the left arm down, the right arm up. Pull your right hip up and back, like your whole body is between 2 panes of glass. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up all the way. Now bring your feet parallel. You can bring the thumbs to the sacrum. Inhale, lift the sternum again. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands to the floor or blocks underneath the shoulders. Inhale, look up halfway again. Exhale, fold forward. Another hamstring stretch. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look up halfway. Prasarita Padottanasana D. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend the left knee. Come back to center. Lift the thumbs back to the sacrum again. Good. And lift up all the way, finding a little back bend at the top. And come forward and just jump the feet back together. And come back to stand at the top of the mat in Tadasana once again. And now lift the prayer overhead, gaze this up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to earth or blocks. Inhale, look up halfway, prepare. Exhale, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the right foot forward to low lunge. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Inhale, lift up into a standing split. And exhale, fold over the standing leg. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And I'll look up halfway, stack the hips, bend the right knee. Exhale, lower the right knee to the floor outside the left foot. Bring both sits bones to the earth for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Pull your right hip down. Inhale, the left arm by the ear. Exhale, twist to the right. Look behind you to the clock wall. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, forward. Exhale, counter twist. Yeah, keep pulling your right hip down. Come back to the front of the mat. Stack the right shin on top of the left shin for Agni Stambhasana. You want to have your right ankle on the outside of the left knee. The right shin is right on top of the left. If you need props, grab your props. Flex your feet. So Rebecca, bring your ankle over just a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Now, inhale, long spine, and then exhale. Maybe your hands come down on the floor. Maybe the elbows come down on the floor. Keep the feet flexed. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up. Now swing your right leg around, tuck the back toes, bring your hands down, and step back to downward dog. And you can either stay here in downward dog, or you can come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the left foot forward to low lunge. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Inhale, lift up into a standing split. Exhale, fold over the standing leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look up halfway. Stack the hips, bend the right knee. Exhale, lower the right knee to the floor outside the left foot. Bring both sits bones to the earth. Now really pull your left hip down as much as possible. Inhale the right arm by the ear. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, forward. Exhale, counter twist. Come back forward. Right shin is on the bottom. Left shin is on top. Now, left ankle is outside the right knee. If it's a little less than that, you're just crossing your legs. You're not really practicing fire log. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, maybe the hands come down, maybe the elbows. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift your torso. And swing your left leg around, tuck the toes, bring the hands down, step back to downward dog. Inhale the right foot forward to low lunge. Exhale, lower the left knee to the floor. Now, Anjane Asana, bring your hands up to your right thigh. Yeah. Now, maybe you can extend the arms and lift your sternum again. Yeah, good. This is better, Rebecca. So you're not just dropping your head back. You want to have your neck is still just an extension of your spine, but you're lifting the sternum. So don't drop the head back so much. That's better. That's better. Good. And good. 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Just don't drop back so far. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now we're going to come into Hanumanasana. So maybe you have blocks, maybe you don't need blocks, but you're going to extend your right leg. You can bring your hands down, maybe on blocks. And now your foot is flexed. Maybe you slide forward. If you want to, you can grab your blanket, slide forward on the blanket. And your arms are in control here. And find your edge. Yeah, blocks are a great tool for this. You want to slightly turn your left hip. You want to slightly internally rotate the left leg so the hip bone's facing down, not wide open. You don't want external hip rotation in your left leg. This is good. 5 more breaths. Good, Will. Good. All right, now pull the knee in and just make your way back to downward dog. We can breathe a couple breaths. I am constantly getting calls, spam. All right. Now inhale the left foot forward to low lunge and lower the right knee to the floor. Good. Now lift up to Anjaneyasana. You want the hands on the leg and extend arms, your spine. Yeah, there you go. This is better. Your neck is just an extension of the rest of the spine. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Now lift up. You can bring your hands to the floor, the blocks. Extend your left leg, yes. And slide the leg forward. Maybe you use the blanket to help you. You definitely can use the blocks. And think about turning the right hip in just a little bit. Internal rotation instead of turning it out. I know it's a little harder that way. 5 more breaths. Good. Yeah, so paying attention to these little details helps find the connection between your brain and your body. All right, make your way back to downward dog. Good. Inhale, forward to a plank. Exhale, side plank on the right side. Lift the left arm. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, inhale to plank. Exhale, side plank on the other side. Right arm lifts. Inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. And exhale, back to a child seat. Just a few breaths here in child seat. All right, we're going to practice forearm stand right in the middle of the room. I like to use a block. You don't have to use a block. So place your hands down. If you have a block, your thumb is on the front. Fingers are spread wide on the outside. And now let's tuck our toes and come into dolphin for 5 breaths and really get the feeling of pressing the forearms down, the strength that you need in the shoulders and the flexibility. 5 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Look forward to the front of your block. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Now step your right foot forward halfway. Lift your left leg. Okay, that's fine. Now 5 hops. Just do 5 hops. Try to look forward at the front of the block. Yeah, even if you don't come and stay up, that's fine. Just give it 5 hops. Good. When you finish 5 hops, take a little break in child seat. Good. All right. Couple more breaths. All right, let's tuck the toes under and come back to dolphin again. Now step the left foot forward, lift the right leg, and 5 hops on this side. Keep looking forward at the front of the block. Good. Yes. After 5 hops on this side, come into child seat again. Breathe a few breaths. Great job. Yeah. It's good to do it in the middle of the room, even if you're like, oh, I know I can't come up and stay up. That's fine. You're seeing where you are, seeing where you are in your process of coming into a forearm stand. All right, so you can put the block to the side. We're now going to do 5 hops for handstand. So press your hands down, come back into a downward dog. Now bring your shoulders over the wrist, look a few inches in front of the hands, step your right foot forward, lift your left leg. 5 hops, the bottom leg. Yeah, keep the shoulders over the wrist. Nice, Will. Everybody, you have to keep the shoulders over the wrist. Nobody in this room is doing a diagonal handstand. Am I correct here? After 5 hops, you can take a little break. And then go ahead and do the hops on the other side whenever you're ready. Keeping the shoulders over the wrists. Yeah. All right. And now you can take a little break, and then we're going to come into headstand for 3 minutes. So if you really must go to the wall, then go for it. But see if you can come into headstand, or at least headstand prep in the middle of the room. Two more minutes. Rebecca, I'm going to help you. You got it? There you go. Lift up. Yeah, you got it. Lift on up. You got it. You got it. You got it. Squeeze my arm. Squeeze my wrist. Good. We do approximately 5 minutes of inversions every open class in this method. Good. 1 more minute. If you've come down, see if you can come back up at least for a headstand prep. Headstand prep, there's a lot of benefit from headstand prep. You're building your upper back strength and a little flexibility in the hamstrings. All right. Calmly and with control, coming back down into a child seat. And see if you can recall the intention, the sankalpa that you set for the practice, and just repeat it to yourself, trusting that your subconscious is listening. All right, press your hands down in front of you towards the front of the mat. Let's all make our way back to downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through. Now press the feet down, lift the hands off the earth. Back strengthener, cobra, lower the feet. Yep, good, all the way to 5 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, 5, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, lift a little higher, exhale, lower down, rock it out, rock out the hips. Shalambhasana, locust. Bring the arms alongside the body, feet together, forehead to match. You're skipping ahead. You got to do this with straight legs. Inhale, lift everything up, balance on the navel. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down, rock it out. Now, Dhanurasana bow, bend the knees, reach back, hold on to the ankles. We're just gonna do 1. So if you feel like you're ready to hold on to the inside of the ankles, go for that. And inhale, lift up, balance on the navel. Exhale, 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, rock it out. All right, now press the hands down underneath your shoulders, tuck the toes, bring the seat to the heels, come back to downward dog. Now lower the knees down to the floor, stand up on the knees, and then bring your right foot to the floor and your left foot and stand all the way up. And we're going to practice dancer. Okay, so you can think about rooting your left foot down and then bend the right knee. Reach back. Let's hold on to the inside of the ankle. Lift the leg back. Lift the arm. You don't want to go way forward. You want to keep the back pretty straight up and down and let your foot move back against your hand. That's finding the back bend that way. Good. 5 more breaths. Nice. Good. Bring the knees back together. And lower the foot down. You can shake it out. All right, now start by rooting your right foot down. You can even use imagination, imagery. All 4 corners are rooted down. Bend the left knee. Reach back and hold on. Same place that you did on the first side. And then you lift your right arm and let your leg move against the hand, finding that back bend. 5 breaths. Nice deep breaths. Good, and let the knees come back together and then let go of the foot. And you can just put one, if you're standing here, just let one knee go down at a time and then turn over on your back so your head is towards Shiva. And Setu Bandhasana, half bridge. So heads this way, the feet are this way. Reach down, tickle the back of the heels. I'll soften the lights. Or you have the option to hold on to the front of the ankles. Inhale, lift the lower, middle, upper back. Exhale, roll the shoulders under, clasp the hands together. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. And windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Good. All right, you're welcome. And we have 15 breaths for Urdhva or you can repeat the half bridge. Urdhva, bring your hands by your ears, press the hands down, the fingers are pointed to the shoulders. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale, lift the chin up to the chest. Lower down. Good job. Windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Good. All right, second round. Well, how about this? We have 10 more breaths, so I'm going to let you choose how you would like to use the 10 breaths. So you can do 1 with 10 breaths, or you can do 2 with 5 breaths. You decide and go for it. Good. Nice. Good. All right. If you finish the 10 breaths, you can hug the knees into the chest or happy baby. We're still waiting for everyone to finish though, so you have a moment to explore what feels good here. All right, just a few more breaths, so either knees to the chest or happy baby. Now bring the bottom of the feet together with the knees out to the side. You could say this is like an upside down Tadasana. So you're gonna have your feet over your head and just gently wrap your hands around your feet and see if you can gently pull the feet towards your face. Yeah, I'll help you. Yeah, so it's like Tadasana, but upside down. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good. Good. All right. Good. If anyone wants to try getting one foot behind their head, you can play around with that for a few breaths. Nice, Sally. Wow. Amazing. Oh, she has it. Woo. Just a few more breaths here. Yeah. Good. Make sure you're even here. All right, so hug the right, yeah, come on out of that. Hug just the right knee to the chest and extend the left leg out. And you can extend the right leg up to the sky, and then hold on to the right leg, open it out to the right, groin stretch. Yeah, good, good, good. And bring the right leg across your body all the way to the floor and look back to the left. No, the foot is over to the left, look back to the right. Good. Good, and hug the right knee back into the chest. And then hug the left knee in, extend your right leg along the floor. And then lift the left leg up to the sky. We've already done a lot of hamstrings, so we're not gonna stay here. Just open the left leg to the left. Groin stretch. Bring the left leg all the way across your body to the other side and look back to the left. Good. And pull the left knee into the chest and the right knee. And you can roll back and forth if that feels good. And let's roll all the way up, facing the clock wall. Extend your legs up into the air and then your arms for boat, Navasana. Yeah, sitting back on the sits bones. 5 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 5, inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, lower the feet. We'll do regular Tirasana, so the regular up, right side up. So feet together, knees out to the side, but your heels are away from the pelvis. So Baddha Konasana, your heels are next to your pelvis. For Tirasana, bring your feet away. Yeah, just even a little further. Yeah, and then you want to bring your fingers around your toes, elbows to the floor, and top of the head to the middle of the feet. So this is Baddha Konasana. Bring your feet out a little further. It's a really nice stretch for the low back. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lift up, lift the knees. Extend the legs to a wide straddle for Upavishta Konasana. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Your tailbone reaches back, your chest reaches forward. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lift back up. Lower your right elbow to the floor, maybe inside your right leg or to the outside. Lift your left arm up and over. Try to hold on to your foot, but if that doesn't happen, hold your left hand to the bottom ear and turn your head to look up at the sky. So you're getting a nice side bend. Yeah, like that. Good. A side bend. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Lift up. Left elbow to the floor. Right arm reaches up and over to the foot or hold on to the bottom ear. Yeah. And turn your head to look up. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Lift back up. Bring the legs together in the front for Paschimottanasana. Now hold on. If you can, hold on to the outside of the feet. Give that a shot. Or you can use your strap around the feet. Now take a deep breath in. And exhale, pull your chest towards the wall. Not your shoulders, not your forehead, not your chin, your chest. 9 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 9. Inhale. Exhale. 8. Inhale. Exhale. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Lift up. Let's come into reverse tabletop. So bring the hands behind you. Bend the knees so the feet are on the floor. Good. Yeah, feet are on the floor, knees in the air. Bring the hands behind you. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, option to lower the hand. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale the chin to the chest. Exhale, lower down. All right, so now you have a choice of Supta Baddha Konasana, which is lying on your back with the bottom of your feet together. Or you can move over to the wall, bring your legs up the wall, or you can practice shoulder stand now. 3 choices. Yogi's choice. Good, Rebecca. Yeah. Good. So we have about 3 more minutes for shoulder stand or legs up the wall or Supta Baddha Konasana. So if you've come out, let me see if you can come up again. Try using your Mula Bandha, engaging the pelvic floor to see if you can keep the feet over the hips over the shoulders. So this process of putting yourself in other people's shoes, even if their views seem to be totally opposite of yours. So one way to do that is to keep reminding yourself that all sentient beings have, or that spark of divine. And at least trying to see the best in people, knowing that the best in people is that spark of divine, the spark of the divine. And I've had I used to know this couple. I still know one of them, the other one passed away, but they just had this really beautiful way of seeing the best in people. Like they'd say, oh my gosh, this so-and-so's coming over. She's beautiful. She has these long, gorgeous legs, this vibrant red hair. She's just stunning. And then that person would come over and I'd be like, huh? What? Okay, stunning. You know? And they just had a way of doing that, you know. And finally, I just realized that they really had this beautiful, innocent way, and they weren't innocent people in most people's eyes. You know, a lot of drinking, a lot of drugs, whatnot. But they just had this innocent, beautiful way of seeing the best in people and seeing everybody as a star that should be on Broadway. And I think about them often when I think about trying to see the divinity and the divine in everyone. If you're in shoulder stand, go ahead and lower the feet overhead into plow. And I think, oh, you know what? I need to practice that more. I need to practice seeing the best, seeing the beauty in people instead of the judging. Let me turn that judging mind off and just bask in this little spark of divinity that flies out of this person, whoever it is. I said that to my addiction recovery clients one day. I said that, you know, disabilities, person with a disability is just God experiencing life in a different way than average. And the person went, huh? And I said, well, that's the way I view it. It's something that you could try, and you don't have to believe it if you don't want to, but that's the way I see it. Now go ahead and roll down one vertebra at a time. And let's come into Matsyasana fish, prop up on the forearms. You can remove the padding. Then prop up on the forearms. Lift the sternum, lower the head, top of the head to the mat. Good, 10 breaths. Inhale, lift the chin to the chest. Exhale, lower down. And let's practice Shavasana now. So we'll use props if you need them. Maybe a little rolled up blanket underneath your knees. Maybe a little something underneath your head, or you can put the blanket on your body. I'm going to come around and give everyone just a little bit of lotion on the neck, a little neck adjustment. So notice if you have, if you start thinking of lists, things you have to do, and just notice that your mind is turned back on, and see if you can just come back to experiencing your body here, lying on the floor. It's really hard to kind of slow your mind down. Maybe you focus on the breath. Begin to deepen the breath. And now as you deepen the breath, observe the movement in the chest, the ribs, the abdomen. Allow the movement to extend to the fingers and the toes, ankles, wrists. Stretch the arms overhead like you're first waking up in the morning. Hug the knees into the chest. And slowly rolling over to the right side, and just pause here a moment to recall your intention again. Repeat it to yourself. Press the top hand into the earth. Lift yourself back up, coming back up to a seated position. And you can close the eyes, and I'm just going to guide you through this meditation. Just for a moment, just notice the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. And now remember someone who loves you very much, and they can be alive or dead. And imagine that they are standing in front of you, and they tell you how much they love you. And just imagine you can feel their love coming from them. And now imagine that you are surrounded by everyone, all your loved ones, friends, relatives. And they are all sending their love to you. And now think of someone whom you love, and they're standing there in front of you. And you say to them, just as I would wish to have, may you be free, may you be safe, may you be happy. And silently say that to them. May you be free, May you be safe. May you be happy. And one more time. May you be free. May you be safe. May you be happy. And now imagine someone that you see every day or maybe a few times a week. And maybe you know their name, but you don't really know them very well. You're pretty much neutral to them. You can imagine that they are standing there and you say to them 3 times silently, may you be free. May you be safe. May you be happy. And now think of someone that you really do not like at all. It could be someone you know or someone you know about. And notice when you think of them, if your mind starts to bring up arguments, starts to want to argue with them, just notice that. And then you imagine that you are looking at them, looking in their eyes, and you say to them, just as I wish, may you be free. May you be safe. May you be happy. Silently say that to yourself as if you're saying it to them 2 more times. And finally, imagine that you are looking at the whole world. You can see the whole world like it's a blue and green marble. And you are sending out to everyone, the 8 billion people on Earth, and all the animals as well, sentient beings. And you say, just as I wish, may you be free, may you be safe, may you be happy. And now for tonight, just bring your hands to your heart. And let's close with 3 ohms. Om. Om. Bringing the hands to Anjali Mudra, bless you. The divine in me witnesses the divine in you. Namaste. Thank you all. Thanks for your practice. Good night.